What if I told you that for $1, I'd give you my exact blueprint to how I stopped struggling and started winning on social media? Yes, for $1, I will give you my simple 3-step content creation process, social media hacks, as well as the exact list of resources I use to crush it on social media. Go over to theamazingplaybook.com and get your copy of my new ebook today. Thank you.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Charles Oglesby, also known as Todd Millionaire. I want to personally invite you to join our Todd Capital Business Development Mastermind. This mastermind is kicking butt. We have weekly accountability sessions. We're setting goals. We're making sure that we're hitting our targets. We have over 20 lectures from the likes of Living Rent Free, Andre Hassett, Erica Williams, The Wealth Dad. The list goes on and on. We're providing value. We want to get you to a 6 or 7 figure business. If you're somebody who has a business idea, hasn't yet launched it, or you just launched it and you're looking to take it to the next level, we want to work with you to help you take that business to the next level. Take it to 6 and 7 figure numbers. I look forward to seeing you. Click the link in the bio and let's kill it.
I feel like everyone that does music, or not even just music alone, but if you have an art or craft, you should definitely look into the business side of it, because ownership is probably the most important thing out of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got so many bad deals going on literally every day. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody should definitely research and learn as much as they can about that, because the more you know what I'm saying, the more you own, you know what I'm saying, that's some more money and residuals coming your way.
3, 2, 1, roll 5.
It's time to help you unlock your greatness and be amazing. That's it. This is the AMAZIN Podcast. And we're featuring the amazing stories of entrepreneurs, creatives, and business owners sharing their journey to being amazing. That's right. Average to Amazing presents the AMAZIN Podcast. And now, here's your host.
Talk to him.
Mr. Amazing himself.
Don't move. Keep it locked.
You already know.
Henry Goss.
What's up, everybody? It's Henry Amazing, and we are back with another episode of the AMAZIN Podcast. On this episode, I'm meeting with the masterminds behind the label Full Circle Music Group. These are 4 ambitious young men that are like crushing it in their lane. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off the mic. You guys, go ahead, introduce yourselves, tell us a little bit about you, and yeah, let's get it.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Zay Heath, man. I'm in here checking in for Full Circle Music Group. You know, I've been doing music for a while now, and right now I'm based in Jackson, Mississippi, but I was born in Gulfport, Knicks.
Yeah, man. It's your boy Camkudo, man. One for the Full Circle Music Group, and yeah, come straight from Jackson, Mississippi.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Dre Lavish, man. And y'all go download and stream Louder Than Words, man. It's out everywhere now. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, it's going up, bro. We need everybody behind us on this one. It's big.
Yes, sir. I go by the name Frankev, artist from Jackson, Mississippi. 1/4 of Full Circle Music Group, Louder Than Words out now, for sure.
All right, so there you have it, guys. So this is a very special episode because all of us are from Jackson. Well, either from Jackson or reside in Jackson. So, you know, we've been planning our roots and really trying to, you know, blaze our own paths. And I'll say, first off, congratulations with your project Louder Than Words. It is absolutely amazing. I actually was listening to it when I left work, and the vibes are incredible. I'll say, what was the inspiration for Louder Than Words? What's up, everybody? It's your boy Henry Amazing, and I just wanted to take a moment and give a shout out to Frankev, Zay Heath, Camkudo, and Dre Lavish, the entire Full Circle Music Group family. This is our song of the week, Love Love by Frankev featuring Zay Heath. Enjoy.
Put my wrist up, now put my wrist down. Ain't nothing to it but to do it for the chase now. Keep that same energy you had when I come round. But when it come down to it, don't care what you say now. But it's all love, love. No, it's all love, love. No, it's all love, love. No, it's all love, love. It's all love, love. I can't take no stuff, I can't be no scroll. It's all love, love. Hey.
Yes, that was Love Love by Frankev featuring Zay Heath. Louder Than Words is out everywhere. Make sure you go support and go stream. Now let's get back to the show.
Well, with the tape, man, we really just wanted to come together and just compile just like a whole bunch of sounds together, man, and just, you know what I'm saying, not only provide songs, bro, but, you know what I'm saying, provide a different type of energy and feel that really everybody down here used to. So, you know what I'm saying, like, I heard my boy Frankev use a term for the tape, man, and that shit made so much sense, bro. It's very refreshing. I can definitely say that.
Definitely. Like Dre and Frankev said, like we're trying to give people something refreshing, and we felt that if all of us collab together and actually built a force, that we could be the ones that provide that for not only the city but like for the music industry. It's like we're really trying to do something different around here, change the weather.
Sure.
I mean, I definitely, I respect that and I understand because, especially, just being in Jackson, it can get, I don't know, I don't even know how to put it, but I just understand wanting to put a different sense of, like, a different energy out because, one, we need it, and two, it's not, or you, like, how do I put it? I'm trying to figure out a way to say it, but it's just good to have good vibes and positive energy out, whether it's through music, through, content on social media. It's just, like you said, refreshing to have. So I guess we talked about Louder Than Words, but I want to go all the way back to the beginning. So with each of y'all, like when you first realized that music was your passion, and then after we talk about the passion in each of you all's different journeys, we'll talk about how you came together to build Full Circle. So we can start. Whoever wants to go first, you can. But basically, you guys tell me about the first moment you realized that music was a passion of yours.
I would say that just in high school, I remember in high school, like in 9th grade, just rapping with Frankev, and our other partner named Randall. We just be in class rapping and just knowing that everything else that I tried, it was just one, you know what I'm saying? Like, sports was cool, but it just something about a different feel with music. And then coming home and actually listening and studying the people that you actually like listen to. In 9th grade, that's when Wayne was heavy and all that. Actually coming home trying to study Wayne, like how did he rap like that? And how did what made him even think of this type of music or making that, and studying Kanye and just stuff like that. Like that's when I knew then that you know what I'm saying, the passion was there. Like, yeah, this is something I would want to do forever.
That Cam. All right, let's go to Zay.
I think I noticed there was a passion for me like a little young, because like my grandma, she was a teacher in school, and I would write poems when I was younger, and like just growing up, like, and eventually transitioning into like making music or writing music. And I think the first track I did was like a instrumental on a Drake beat, and like Cam said, that comes to actually studying artists that you listen to and that you like. And I studied a lot of Kanye, Currency, and this is gonna be out of left field, but I studied a lot of Big L too. That's a old rapper from New York. And I would just compile like their styles, just how they would, like the presence they'll have on the track and how they would come out, and I would try to find my own thing. And eventually it started I guess it started working for me, and I just built, and like as time progressed, like the passion grew a little bit more, like with each year. Because not gonna lie, when I first started it, I don't think I was probably as passionate about it as everyone else in here. But as I like progressed and got older, like the passion and the fire definitely was built there, and it stayed. So I think that's how I got started, and when I just knew, like, yeah, this is something I'm trying to do.
Bit. All right, let's go to Dre Lavish. Go ahead, tell us about your journey, man. When did you realize that music was a passion of yours and that you was gonna go for it?
Man, I probably say for me, it'll probably date back to me really just riding around with my mom when I was younger, bro. Listening to Keith Sweat and Jodeci and the Drew Hills, bro. Like I guess R&B music really just like spoke to me at a young age, man. So like me being young, I used to always want to make some music that gives that same feel, or not even that same feel, but could stand as long as that music stands, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't know about y'all, but I still listen to that music today. You know what I'm saying? Like classics. So it really go back to there for me, you know what I'm saying? And I say probably around like 8th grade, I really wanted to just like put my hands in it, you know what I'm saying? And just really see what I could do. And it's probably been up ever since, man, you know what I'm saying? Just staying consistent, you know what I'm saying? Growing more and more each day. So yeah, it's pretty much it for me.
All right, all right, Frankev, tell us, when did you realize music was your passion and that you was gonna go for it?
I think the passion for me started kind of similar to what Zay said. I was in middle school and basically compiling all of the things that I went through in middle school. I just started writing. Wasn't necessarily poems at first. I used to just write my thoughts, just get them out, frustrations, things like that. It was sort of an outlet for me. And then one day I just started listening to Wayne because he was really popping at the time. So I got really hooked on him because my brother used to listen to him like crazy. And I really got inspired, but I was scared when I first heard Wayne because I was like, this dude is too cold. Like, he too hard. I don't even know if I want to step into this. Like, is it a rapper that I really want to be? And then I ran across Joey Badass. And when I first heard him rap, like the first song that I heard in the video I seen, it just immediately made me go and try to rhyme everything I had wrote down previously. And from then, been rapping. So trying to improve, going consistent, going hard. So yeah.
What's up, everybody? I know you're enjoying the show. I wanted to take a moment and let you know that you can connect with me on Instagram and Twitter at Henry Amazin. That's HenryAmazin. And click the link in my bio and get your amazing shirt today. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you. Now back to the show. Let's talk about Full Circle. When did you all decide that, hey, we should go ahead, we should connect, and we should build this label? How did that happen?
To be honest, it was something real natural, and it wasn't forced. That's how we knew, like, it was supposed to happen. Like, because all of us have always been on our own, like, musical journeys, but eventually we just we kept on bringing the idea of like, hey, we should start our own label. And really, after we figured out the name, it really went from there. Like it went up because like I said, it was so natural and wasn't forced. So everything that we were doing, like, it was just coming together because all of us are basically family already. So like every decision or everything that came across us, like it was getting done with ease. Now there was some down points and up points a bit, but what label or what person doesn't have it? But for the most part, we was able to get through all that and basically just stay solid and stay down. Because we started the label last May, June, but we actually established it and put it on paper August 2020. So we've been working on it for a real long time.
Man, I'm glad you say that because I know for anyone, or let me see, I know how I rephrase this. So I know that you said you like put it on paper. I guess what do you mean? Like, is that what you all went through and did like the business stuff, like probably getting the paperwork done, like LLC or whatever, like business registration stuff you had to do, or like what? Walk us through that.
Yeah. So basically, we just what I mean by putting on paper, I just mean that we got everything like legal. Like we have our LLC intact, we have our certificate of existence intact, we have our own corporate bylaws, like we have a registered agent for our filing and stuff like that. Like we real deal like took off, I say, how long we were studying the business before we actually got into the music, y'all. Like we were studying the business for a long time. Like once we actually formed, we spent a lot of that time actually just getting up on our business game, like before actually going into the music. Because after the music was done like in November. So we spent from November to pretty much now, which is May, just like working on what we needed to work on. Yeah, after we knocked out those steps of the business side, like our corporate bylaws, certificate of formation, or registered agent for filing our taxes, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. After that, everything else was just easy. Well, I won't say easy. It was a lot less stressful because, like we say all the time, music is 85% business and 15% music. And after we knocked out the 15%, we just focused on the 85%.
Got you. So what do you think is one thing most artists underestimate about the business side of their music?
Well, me, I won't get that one.
What do most artists underestimate about the business side of music? Well, a lot with the business side, it goes with finances too. So if you don't have your business in order, you're probably not getting paid. So, and that's something that's important, getting paid for your work. So, and making sure you have trusting people around you that make sure you get paid. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's something we had to make sure we was on, just making sure, yes, we putting his music out, but we also seeing residuals from it. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing something from it as well. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to make this a career. It's not just something just out and we kicking it with friends and having fun and just, you know what I'm saying? This is something real. So that's definitely getting your financials in order is definitely a sleeper that most people don't even think about. They just go into the music thinking it's all music. And it's not at all.
Man, I definitely, I like what you said about, basically, getting your financing order, but specifically getting paid for your work. Because I know me personally, that's something that I struggle with, mainly because I'm just such a giving person. But one thing that I'm so glad I did was I got a manager, and well, shout out to my manager, cash sales management. They are crushing it for me. I promise. I feel like I'm being managed by Rock Nation, but I had to get a quick drop for him, but literally that's been the game changer in just my own personal journey with being like content creator, podcaster, all that good stuff is that I, like you said, like I got someone that I trusted who not only not only is honorable and general, and well, I'll say it like this: you have to find somebody that you trust, and when you in finding that person, you have to make sure that they have like they live by certain principles, such as honesty. They're honorable. They are trustworthy. They don't do bad business, because there are some people that you trust, and and they could be family, but that doesn't mean that they're the best person to be a part of your business situation. Because again, like you said, like when it comes to business, you want to make sure that you have the right person in place that can get you the results that you're seeking. Because again, although we enjoy what we do and we're passionate, we still are trying to get a profit from it as well, because we want to be able to make this a career. Oh yeah, I just had to do that.
Exactly, for sure.
I would say, what's your all's favorite part of this process with building your label?
Said our favorite part?
Yes, sir.
You was finna go, Cam? Go ahead.
I just, what's the favorite part? I would think the favorite part is just, for me, for myself, it's just the creative part in general, like coming up with cool things and how to show the world or what we are. Like, I'm not, the business part is the business part. But for me, it's just the creative process. It's just showing cool ways to show the world about us, you know what I'm saying? In a way. So yeah, I'll say that's my favorite part.
All right. What about you, Dre?
I'd have to probably side with Cam on that, man. I feel like what I enjoyed most about the tape was definitely the creative process, and the studio sessions while we were making it, and it was all just really, really special. You know what I'm saying? So like it's definitely a moment in time that I'll never forget, man. Like I said before, man, this was definitely legendary. You know what I'm saying? If all you got to do is just go back and listen to that music, man, and it'll speak for itself.
Yeah. What about you, Frank?
I'd say for me, I would have sided and said the music as well, but in a more deeper aspect, I kind of like the fact that it was all original and none of it was forced. It was no point in time where I felt like I had to make this or I had to do this in any aspect. Everything was just being done, executed, wrote down, taken care of. Everything just was happening the way it was happening. Even with the slip-ups, they always turned out to be lessons instead of actual L's that we took. So I would just say for me, it was how real and how easy it came together.
Yeah. And I'll say, really just in life in general, the more organic things, I'll say when things are organic, you can tell because it's not, forced. Like you can tell when people are just trying to get together because they're, chasing like income, right? Because
Right.
you can just see it in their actions. You won't see that genuineness. But I'll say just from observing, you all just I see the fact that you all are y'all are a family first, but two, that this is a genuine collaboration. And I think there is so much power in collaboration. Because not say just like what I see a lot is a lot of people have a competitive mindset where it's like, well, one thing I always say is if you think of your competition as competition, then you're already setting yourself up for failure because you're giving yourself an option to lose. But when you instead are thinking of, hey, how can I collaborate? Or B, well, yeah, if you instead of thinking of, it's just me, how can I compete with other people and be the best? If you stop thinking like that, but start thinking, okay, how can I collaborate, or not how, who can I collaborate with to, like, I help build them up, they help build me up, and we go dominate together. I think that's the best mindset to have, because again, if you compete, you lose, but if you collaborate, you can dominate.
Oh, for sure. And with
keep going.
Like you said, with competition, I know I can't compete with none of these dudes. They just sing their butt off, so I lost already. So it's never no competition thing at all. And I think that's what's so good about it. Like what Frankev said, it's so natural and stuff. And like I said like I said on the outro, like, your only competition is who you was on yesterday. And I feel like all of us actually live by the only person we're competing with is ourselves, and like trying to better ourselves. Like, and I'm glad that all of us see that, like, because like we real deal our family, and it's gonna show. It's gonna keep showing how we carry ourselves and how we carry each other. Like, we just all want to see each other win, and not just us. Like, we have tons of people that's musically inclined, that's our friends, and that's like family to us too. So really, this is just the start to catapult everything else. Because once we actually get to where we want to be, we'll be able to actually give back to the ones that want to be on the same thing that we're on. Okay.
Yeah. Let me see. What other questions do I have? What's the most challenging part of starting a label?
Learning everything.
Probably say that music
people want
side.
to
I
see.
mean, the business side.
Oh, wait, say it again, Dre.
No, I was just asking them would they probably agree that it was the business side.
Yeah, I'll say the business.
Yeah, I think
definitely the business side.
Pretty much learning the stuff that people won't tell you, that you actually got to go out there and learn for yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So would you say that, or I guess in you all's opinion, that it's better to, get a little bit of knowledge and then just start and learn as you go? Or should someone just sit and just try to study as much as they can and then wait to launch their label?
I guess it probably all depends on the person. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like everyone that does music, or not even just music alone, but if you have an art or craft, you should definitely look into the business side of it, because ownership is probably the most important thing out of this, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got so many bad deals going on literally every day. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody should definitely research and learn as much as they can about that, because the more you know what I'm saying, the more you own, you know what I'm saying, that's some more money and residuals coming your way.
Yeah. Well, man, I definitely want to thank you all for coming on the podcast, for dropping those gems, for telling us the story behind Louder Than Words. Everybody, make sure y'all go stream that. It'll be a link to it in the show notes as well. But before y'all go, I gotta ask y'all the question that I ask all of my guests. The question is, I want to encourage each of you all to answer. But what makes you amazing? What makes you amazing?
What makes me amazing? I've never heard an easier question in my life. I think what makes me amazing is that I'm chosen by God to wake up in every morning, and that it can't the answer can't get better than that, like, or simpler. Like, I really feel any day I wake up, like, I got chose. So why not feel great or good about myself? Like, I mean, there's stuff that happens where it's obstacles and stuff, but like, man, if I wake up in the morning, I'm amazing. And I feel like that's what makes me amazing myself, because like how I look at stuff, like I guess my outlook, and that I get chose to wake up every morning. That's my answer.
Cam, what about you? What makes you amazing?
And I got a second what Zay said, like having God wake me up every morning to fulfill my purpose, or what I feel like my purpose is. That what makes me amazing. And knowing I'm a bring something new to the world, you know, that what makes me amazing, for sure.
Yeah, Dre, what makes you amazing, bro?
Like the fella said, man, just being blessed and being highly favored by God, man. You know what I'm saying? And just having the will, you know what I'm saying, the willpower to get up and do what we love every day. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't get any more amazing than that, man. So it's just blessed, man. Just blessed to be here.
Frankev, what makes you amazing?
What makes me amazing is just being me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people, especially in today's social media age, like a lot of people see and they compare and contrast a lot, when really you being yourself is literally all you need. That's what makes you different from your name, your genetics, your style, what you like and dislike. Like all of that comes into part, and all of that happens because of who made you, which is God. So it all comes back and ties into God, and more glory to him always. But being chosen, waking up, being yourself is all you need. Like, that's what makes me amazing, being Frankev.
Thank you for listening to The Amazing Podcast. Be sure to subscribe, leave a 5-star review, and follow us on all social media at The Amazing Podcast. We'll see you here next time.